I got a really good drill that you guys can do to help beat that target panic and just really hone in on your archery form and just repeatability. It's just taking out one of the steps of shooting distance and just shooting close to where all you have to focus on is just executing the same thing every single time. So literally just stand about 5 feet from a target. Put your arrow on, you know, how you would normally shoot. Do everything the same, but be really focused on what you're doing, where you're putting pressure at. So when I do, this is called blank bell. When I do blank bell practice, I really focus a lot on my hand, which that's really where most people probably have a problem. I would say that's where my problem usually is, depending on what I'm doing. So, I mean, that's where you're gripping the bow, and I think that's the most important, is getting your grip dialed in. So whenever you're out here holding it, there's a lot of things you could easily do differently. You could do a high wrist, low wrist, hold it this way, hold it that way, put more pressure on one side than the other. So what I really like to do is really focus on how much pressure I'm putting forward, how much pressure I'm putting back, where exactly the bow's sitting in my hand, just trying to memorize that feeling. Same thing with where I'm anchored at back here, which way. Now for a thumb release, you want to be paying attention to which way you have your hand anchored each time, because if you spin it up to the left a little more, you're going to be shooting left. If you spin it down to the right a little more, you're going to be shooting right. So you always want to be the same hand placement every time. Literally, archery is just about repeatability. So if you can repeat the same thing every single time, you're doing something right. So like I said, what I like to do is get about 5 feet from a target, pull back, really focus on how much pressure you're putting in. You don't really got to worry about aiming at all. And then just squeezing through your shot. If you'd like to make this an advanced drill, what I like to do is do everything the same, but with your eyes closed. Now I do open my eyes for a second after I get anchored in to see where I'm aiming, obviously. But besides that, I'm pulling back, anchoring to where I'm exactly where I want to be. And then with your eyes closed, like, you're relying on touch and feel. So you really pay attention to where the string's hitting your nose, how much pressure you're putting here, how much pressure you're putting there, how much pressure you're putting on your hand, which way, you know, you'll be able to feel the bow in your hand. There's just like, when you can't rely on your eyes and you got to rely on feel, and if you can get your bow sitting the same exact way every single time, that's just going to make you that much better of an archer, to where it's just second nature. You're just shooting subconsciously. What really you're doing when you close your eyes is you're training your subconscious mind. So I'm telling you, that really helps with target panic and just form overall. So kind of just put your ego aside on the, you know, distance shooting, come inside or outside, wherever, and shoot like 5 feet away and just dial in your form. I'm telling you. See, so I was just slightly off on that. So give this a try. Let me know what you guys think. And don't just do it 1 or 2 times and give up on it. make sure you put it into your shooting schedule. So take a day out of your practice and then just do this and just focus on form and watch how much better you get as time goes on. The way I like to say it is, I'm just stacking bricks daily. I'm just doing a bunch of small things every day, just stacking my bricks. And over time, I'm gonna have a fortress.